Hi, so my name's Leslie, and this is the informative speech for my communications class. Here is my 4 members of audience. There we go, and let's get started. Okay, so time. 24 years ago. Do you guys think that's a long time ago?
Yes.
Does that seem long? Okay.
I was born.
That's fair. So, August of 1995, to be exact. So, I was born on August 11th of 1995. I am 24 years old. So, let's talk about what was going on 24 years ago. Were any of you guys born in 1995? Okay. All right. Great. So, imagine it's August of 1995. This time, the temperatures were about high 80s, which is a lot better than what it is outside right now. It is freezing out there. And gas was about $1.15 a gallon. Who wishes that gas was that much?
I wish.
Me too. Me too.
I'm baking
Same.
a lot.
The president at this time was Bill Clinton. Do any of you guys know who the Clintons are?
Oh yeah.
Very famous, very famous people. The
And
Clintons.
a lot of scandal behind it too.
Okay, yep. Very scandalous people, those Clintons. And your favorite song around those time might have been Gangster's Paradise.
Hey.
Yep, everybody loves Gangster's Paradise. That's by Coolio, by the way. Research it. It's a pretty good song. And also TLC's Waterfall. That's my favorite song. Well, it was. I love TLC.
Isn't that a show?
No, it is.
A program?
It is a show.
No, it's a television.
It's
program.
a television channel, not a show.
Oh, okay.
But TLC was like a very good girl band, so listen to the song. Very good song. And one of my favorite artists of this time, so she's like a fresh new artist. Her name is Dua Lipa. She was born in August of 1995, so she is my month and year twinsy, and I'm really excited about that.
It's
So.
BFF.
Yep, now it is. The highest grossing movie in the box office for August of 1995 was Dangerous Minds. Have any of you guys watched Dangerous Minds?
I have. It's pretty good.
What is it about?
I don't want to get
no. So I don't know what Dangerous Minds is about, but
You have to
I'll take your recommendation.
And that was okay.
That was a Walt Disney production. So I love Walt Disney. I am a big Disney fan. I just haven't watched this movie because I'm more into the princess
You're
movies.
getting the
but
Disney Plus program?
I am
it is
getting the
coming out.
Disney Hulu program, yes. So what else? So there was huge tech advances in August of 1995. So that's good for us today because without those tech advances, we would not have the technology we have today. So Sony was working on an LCD TV on this time. So that's how we have these beautiful flat screens that we have now.
That's
so,
a big old bricks back then.
yes, very big box TVs. They were super heavy. They were not nice to look at. Now we got HD, and that is amazing.
4K.
So something else that was pretty cool around this time, Michael Jackson did his first online chat. Who doesn't know Michael Jackson, right? Michael Jackson was all the rave. He's probably still considered one of the biggest pop kings at the time. So you can imagine that people were losing their minds that they were able to talk to him online. So let's see. McDonald's had just opened up its 5th restaurant in Moscow. So that's
You know
crazy.
The reason why behind that? When it's only 5 McDonald's.
Why
in
is
Moscow?
that?
It's because, it was just the beginning of the new Russian Federation because, the Soviet Union was collapsed. So they were anti-American.
Oh, we were
Okay.
in the Cold War too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, see, we learned some
Did
cool
you
things
know,
today.
Did you know one of the Russian generals wanted clear Coke because he didn't want to make it brand as vodka? Because he didn't want to be Coke that was imperialist because it's American.
Okay, so they did not like Americans. That's why there was no McDonald's. But at this time, they started to get
That's one way
some.
to put it.
So that we learned something today. And let's see what else. So August of 1995, there was a hurricane in this time too. Hurricane Felix. So Hurricane Felix came and started on the east coast of the United States. And Hurricane Felix was really devastating for some people. These people lost hundreds of $1,000s. This hurricane cost hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages, and it cost 8 people their lives. So these poor people lost their lives in August of 1995 due to this hurricane. May they all rest in peace. And then one of the biggest things that was going on in August of 1995 was the O.J. Simpson's trial. So everyone was talking about the O.J. Simpson's trials. We learned that they were nationally televised. So
That was actually the first nationalized court hearing.
okay, see, so it was one of the first nationally televised court
Do you guys
hearings.
know the conviction of the trials or no?
What was the conviction of the trials?
Do you know the conviction?
Did he end up being guilty?
I think he ended up pleading not guilty to the murders of his wife and his butler. I think.
Okay. And he ended up doing jail time, right?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
No, he was. I mean, he was being held in a cell. He was in prison
Oh, I
while
didn't
the
know
whole
that.
court and everything was happening. But he was locked up.
Okay, so yeah, the O.J. Simpson trials. Everyone was talking about this back then. It was a really huge thing. And then a plane in Rhode Island crashed. So I'm scared of flying as it is. And reading about that really freaked me out. A plane crashed in Rhode Island in August of 1995. It caused a major fire, and one person actually died because of this. And it wasn't in the plane crash, it was due to the car accident that happened because of the plane crash. So I guess it was kind of because of the plane crash.
So it wasn't what just like parts of it that were coming out and
That I do
awesome.
not know, but it caused a fire, and unfortunately, someone did lose their lives because of this. So August, it was a great time for technology, a great time for tech advances. Not so great for those poor 9 people who lost their lives. So that concludes my informative speech. I'm going to go ahead and say bye to all of you. So say bye, everybody. Hopefully
Bye.
nobody fell asleep. All right.